Good evening, afternoon, everyone. It's Steve Lookner, Right Side Broadcasting. We are covering news of a fire going on at Trump Tower right now. A fire going on at Trump Tower in New York. You can see right here, Strategic Sentinel posted this fire on the upper floors of Trump Tower in New York City. This is going on right now. The blaze, according to PM Breaking News, the blaze is now a 3-alarm fire. Wow, this is a big fire going on there. A big fire going on. Peter Thomas Roth posted that. That's PM Breaking News. A big fire going on at Trump Tower. I actually would like to make that our... give me 1 second. I'd like to actually have it be on the... let me just see what else. Give me 1 second, folks. So I'm going to let that play for a second. What I'm going to do is make it the thumbnail so people tuning into the broadcast can actually see what's going on. So give me 1 sec, guys. Let me just get that on the air. Actually, I'm not going to worry about it. It's not going to work. All right. So let me show you the video again. This just posted a few minutes ago. PM Breaking News says, Peter Thomas Roth posted this. That's the fire going on right now at Trump Tower in New York. Fire at Trump Tower in New York. It was small. It's gotten bigger. When I saw the first reports of it about 10 minutes ago, it looked like it was just in an office or something. So, yeah. So this is from 20 minutes ago. Okay, that's from 20 minutes ago from News Alert HQ, and you can see 20 minutes ago it looked like it was in a specific office, but it has grown since then. It's grown since then. Now what we have is, by the way, thank you, Trump Sword, for the donation. We appreciate it. That's what keeps us on the air. Now we have a bigger fire, which you can see from this PM Breaking News post right there. So that fire has definitely grown from one window to a bunch of windows and maybe several floors. That's quite a big fire there at Trump Tower. So we are covering this for you live right now. Fire at Trump Tower. Fire at Trump Tower. We have no word on what's causing this fire. And as soon as we have more, we will get it for you. Hang on 1 second, guys. Let me just do one thing real quick here. So to repeat, this just started happening a few minutes ago. No evacuations being reported at this time. I have some more nice video from News Alert HQ I want to show you right now. Give me 1 second. I'll get this on the screen. Hang on 1 sec, folks. I just have another video to show you right here. This is a clear shot. This is posted by News Alert HQ. Check this out. Might be the same video, but it's more clear. But that definitely spread. It was not that big 10 minutes ago. So fire in Trump Tower. No evacuations at this time. Oh, wow, look at that thing falling off. What is that? I want to see that again. Something falls out or off that paper. It's pretty big, actually. Scaffolding? That's pretty big. How does that happen? I want to post that. Say, stuff falls off building at 20 seconds in. Oh, wow. So we are covering this fire at Trump Tower. Polo Lavish, thank you for the donation. Polo Lavish says this is a distraction to what happened in Germany today. Well, we hope everybody's safe in Trump Tower. The fire has been put out. Good news for safety. News executive says the fire on the 50th floor of Trump Tower has been put out. Wow, that was fast. That was a big fire, too. I'm very impressed they put it out that fast. Maybe there were sprinklers up there. I don't know. But news executive is saying fire has been put out. Thank you, Veritas Vos Liberabit, for the donation. So this fire had been spreading, and now we're getting word that it's been put out. Here are some photos of the fire from News Alert HQ. There was a photo right there. That looks like it's all on the same floor, that picture. I don't know if it ever got off of that one floor, but quite a big fire. Here was another picture from News Alert HQ. But we're getting multiple reports that say the fire has been put out. It was on the 50th floor. And here's the shot of the debris falling from Trump Tower that we showed you before. We showed you the video of that, but that's a couple of photos. We saw debris falling, but now that fire apparently on the 50th floor has been put out by FDNY. Strategic Sentinel says fire seems to be under control now. Here's a more recent shot with no fire, just smoke, it looks like.
But that would make sense for that to happen, right?
What?
For like glass to pop out.
Yeah.
It's such a
Yeah. In fact, that's probably
So this all happened very fast. The initial reports initially you can see from the Fox tweet, that's what the fire initially looked like. It was like coming from one window. That's from the Fox News tweet. But then very rapidly it became a 3-alarm fire, and it really spread. And you can see, like, for example, in this video posted by Peter Thomas Roth and Josh Kaplan, it became a lot bigger, significantly bigger. That was just a few minutes ago, but now that fire reportedly has been put out. Now, maybe it's the angle. That looks like it's on multiple floors, but all I've heard so far is that it was on the 50th floor. So maybe just because of the angle, it looks a little confusing, but it's just from the 50th floor. And then debris comes out too. Thank you to Marco Polo. Marco Polo made a donation, said the fire arises, we're all soldiers in the Army of Light. We've been covering a lot of news today, and we are viewer supported, so we really appreciate your donations because that lets us come on the air. We covered the attack in Germany. We've been covering the reports of the Syria reported chemical weapons attack, and now we're covering the fire at Trump Tower. So if you like Right Side Broadcasting, if you like having an alternative to the mainstream media and the news networks, you can donate by going to the bottom of the YouTube chat. Click on the dollar sign at the bottom of the YouTube chat. That's literally how we pay our bills and stay on the air. Or you can go to rsbn.tv/donate, rsbn.tv/donate. Also, if I hear any more updates about this later today after the stream, I'll post it on my Twitter. You can follow me for breaking news at Lookner on Twitter, at LOOKNER on Twitter. Fire Department, News Alert HQ says, Fire Department of New York says that there has been no spread of the fire to upper floors of Trump Tower, fire extinguished. Why didn't New York Alerts? I follow them. Why didn't they post about this? Did they post about it? Were they asleep at the wheel? Yeah, New York Alerts didn't post anything about this. Come on, New York Alerts. That's a good account. Ooh, maybe NY1 has something. Or this. Yeah, so as of 8 minutes ago, Spectrum News NY1 said it's been upgraded to a 3-alarm blaze, but apparently now it's been put out. Oh, here was another shot. Here's some interesting video. This was from 20 minutes ago, so the fire's now been put out. But here's some video from 20 minutes ago. Hadn't seen that yet. This was another video that was taken earlier today. Again, the fire is reportedly out now, but here's another video that was taken, posted by Angie Gonzalez. According to Josh Kaplan, FDNY says there are currently no injuries reported from the fire in Trump Tower. That's good to know. It's quite a big fire. Here is a nice shot of, it's a bad fire, but here's a shot of that fire, a good clear shot of the fire. You can see that the fire was in multiple windows. I think it was all on the same floor. That's what I've heard so far, all on the 50th floor, but it looks like it was an entire, at least a corner of that floor. It's coming out of multiple windows. So it really did spread. At the start, it was only coming out of one window, that fire. And then just about 10 minutes later, it really spread fast. So kudos to the fire department for getting that fire out. Now, I'm guessing and hoping there are sprinklers in a modern building like this, so maybe that helped too. But that fire was it was looking pretty scary there. Let me show you that video again. I mean, this was like the scariest video we saw when it was really spreading and stuff was falling out of the building. From PM Breaking News and Peter Thomas Roth. Here's that video again. Look at that. That was a big fire. Look at that. Then stuff comes out. Watch. It falls off. But fortunately, the fire is out now. You can see PM Breaking News says the fire on the 50th floor of Trump Tower has been extinguished by the Fire Department of New York. I don't know what floor President Trump lives on, by the way. He has a residence there. Well, I'm going to Google it. What floor of Trump Tower does Trump live on? Oh, they live at the penthouse. They supposedly he lives in Quora. Somebody says 66, 67, and 68. So this would have been about 15, 16 floors below where President Trump lives, because they live at the penthouse. No word yet on cause of this fire. Look at this. This is funny. The NYPD have called for a level 1 mobilization, requesting additional units for crowd control around Trump Tower in Manhattan, New York. So I'm wondering if just like if you're a lot of people in New York, like, got an alert on their phone or just heard the news and they said, hey, let's go over to Trump Tower. So it doesn't take that many people going over to those streets to make it really packed there. So there might be just a ton of people sitting out there. News source LA says no injuries and no cause yet at Trump Tower 3-alarm fire. Hey, let's look at this. Oh, that's the FDNY post. Let's see what the FDNY posted. No injuries reported. They're on the scene. Hey, if you hear anything new about this fire, let me know. I'm at @Lookner on Twitter. Thank you, by the way, for the donation, Damian Ruelas. He said someone dropped a beat so hard it caught fire. Thank you to Oak1971 and Sot Exin. Thank you both for your support of Right Side. We very much appreciate it because that's what keeps us on the air. See if I have anything else to show you here on this fire. Ryan writes in, are there apartments on the 50th floor or are there office spaces? I don't know about the 50th floor, whether it's office spaces or residences. Maybe the Wikipedia article says what's on the 50th floor. So here's the Wikipedia article. There's Trump Tower in New York. It's mixed use. Development, planning, construction controversies. Occupancy. Well, without reading through the whole thing word by word, it has 58 stories on top of the 10-story high atrium. So I don't know if but there's still 68 stories. Here we go. Let's see. Condominiums on levels 30 to 68. So, okay, that's interesting. Apparently, if this fire was on the 50th floor, it was a residential floor, because according to Wikipedia, floors 30 to 68 are condominiums. Hey, somebody could have been cooking in their kitchen or something and had something catch on fire. So this was a residential floor. Now let me show you, if you're joining the broadcast, this video we saw about the fire. The initial video, this was the first video I saw, was this one. Strategic Sentinel has it posted. And initially I saw this video and it looked like just, one fire in one window. Okay, it's a fire, but it's under control. I mean, it's bad, but at least it's, it's in a single window. And then very soon after that, it spread and we started seeing this video, which was like, whoa, that's a lot bigger. That's when it became a 3-alarm fire, and that was very worrisome. So this was all on the 50th floor, and apparently, I don't know if that's a single residence or multiple residents, but from what we can gather, that was in some sort of residence on the 50th floor at Trump Tower. And that fire's been put out. You can see debris came out of it, so I'm impressed it was put out so fast. Now, maybe sprinklers helped, I don't know, but whoever did it, whether it was sprinklers or the FDNY or both of them, good job. Oh, here's a nice video from before. KS Deredger made a donation, thank you, and he said attempted murder. Well, we haven't heard anything about the cause yet. You can see this video from News Alert HQ. It's the same angle we saw as before. This is early in the fire, but you see a nice video of a nice shot of the flames like whipping up there. That's early, so that's one of the early videos we saw, and you can see the flames kind of die down and then they whip up again.
Oh God, it got pretty big.
And it got bigger than that. And this was another video from before, the 50th floor. Again, it's been put out now. I don't know if we've seen this video yet, actually. Have we seen this one yet? I don't know. Let's watch it again.
This thing could blow you. Hold on.
That is apparently a residential floor, 50th floor. Here is a video someone posted from the area around Trump Tower that News Alert HQ posted. Andrew Spender, News Alert HQ. Hang on. It's crazy when they have to fight these fires in New York City, and they have to get through the fire engine through all these traffic, and then you get the fire engine, get there, and it's a 50-story high building or something. It's just crazy. Actually, this one's 68 stories. Let's look at that video again. So this was from earlier. You can see the emergency vehicle action right around Trump Tower there. I wonder what started the fire. This was an early shot of the fire. We showed this before, I think. An early shot of the fire. And once again, here is this was it's been put out now, but this was when it got really big. From News Alert HQ and Peter Thomas Roth. This was earlier. This was the biggest we ever saw the fire was this video. But soon after that, the fire was put out. One of our viewers asked, where is Trump Tower? Trump Tower is in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. I'll show you. No, I don't want wiki. I want just the location. Now, why doesn't Google Maps just come up? Here it is. So it is on 5th Ave and 57th. It's right, you know, it's just 3 blocks away from Central Park. You can see there. There's where Trump Tower is, right in Manhattan there. So right in the middle of things in Midtown Manhattan. I think that's considered Midtown and not East Side. Thank you to our moderators who are moderating our chat rooms today. We very much appreciate it. JC is there right now, and I know Jude is watching as well. Oh, President Trump made a tweet. Conservative Kid sent me this. Thank you, Conservative Kid. Look at this. President Trump tweeted, "Fire at Trump Tower is out. Very confined, well-built building. Firemen and women did a great job. Thank you." How about that? I'm going to just retweet this. President Trump tweets about the fire at Trump Tower. Again, he said, fire at Trump Tower is out, very confined, well-built building. Well-built building. Firemen and women did a great job, thank you. That's from President Trump. So there you go. Be sure, by the way, if you enjoy our live streams, I would advise you to follow us and subscribe to us on social media. On Facebook and YouTube, we're at Right Side Broadcasting. On Periscope, we're at RSBN TV. And on Twitter, we're at RSB Network. And I post about breaking news all day and all night, unless I'm asleep. And you can follow me at Lookner on Twitter, for breaking news updates. And to remind you, we are viewer supported, so if you like our coverage, we hope you consider donating, because that's how we can stay on the air and bring you something different than the mainstream media. You can donate by going to the bottom of the YouTube chat. Click on the $sign at the bottom of the YouTube chat, or go to rsbn.tv/donate, rsbn.tv/donate. Donna Hicks wrote to me, viewer, and she says the president's office is on the 26th floor. His family apartment is at the penthouse between the 66th and the 68th floor. This fire was on the 50th floor. All right, I want to see if I can find out I want to see if there's any more video that we haven't seen yet. If you haven't seen the video, the 2 big videos I would say are this one. This was taken by Michael J. Lukeman, and that was the first one.
Oh God, it got pretty big.
So that was the first one. It looked like it was in one window, and then soon after that, here, I'll get you the next one. Soon after that, we saw a different video. Hang on. Here's the one, and then soon after that, it really spread. So again, initially in one window on the 50th floor. That's what it was like initially. But then, very quickly, I thought this might get really big because very quickly, about 10 minutes after that, we saw this one. And that's a lot bigger. Actually, let me see if there's sound on this one. So that it looked like it was getting pretty big, but then soon after we saw that video, we got word that the fire department had put out the fire. Let's see if there's any more information here. Axios has an article up, or Axios. All they say is fire breaks out at Trump Tower. You can actually see from that photo, it's on a residential floor, but it actually did bend around the corner. I don't know if that's multiple units or just one unit. Yeah, so they don't really have any new information there on Axios. Oh, here's something, just in case you were wondering. President Trump, the First Lady, and Barron Trump are not in New York City today. None of them are in New York City. So they were not there. I wonder if President Trump knows. I wouldn't be surprised if, I would kind of think he knows whoever lives on the 50th floor. Now, I wonder if the people on 50th floor were the ones who caused the fire. Maybe they did some kind of cooking thing or something. Will President Trump give them a lot of crap for starting a fire in his building? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I have no idea how it started, though. This was another shot posted by Evan McMullen. This is earlier. That's earlier. Scary sight, though. I'm going to see if I can find you any other stuff that we hadn't seen yet. Kind of seen the same few videos. Ooh, I hadn't seen this photo yet. News Alert HQ just posted this, and they say here's a new photo of the Trump Tower fire. So we hadn't seen that one. A lot of smoke. Again, no injuries reported. Oh, I hadn't seen this picture before. This is a different fire. A different picture. Not a different fire, it's a different photo. I had not seen this photo. This was posted by News Alert HQ. So this shows a different angle there. Huh. That's a pretty big fire. Man. I'm actually surprised there wasn't a little more video of this posted in different places. Just searching around to see if I can find anything for you we haven't seen yet. Is that new? Oh, this is, I don't think we've seen this video yet. This was posted by B News Daily and Jacqueline Miller. I hadn't seen this one yet. Here's one. So the fire is out now, just so you're aware. In case you just joined us, the fire is out. It was going pretty well for a while on the 50th floor, which is a residential floor. President Trump and his family live on the 66th to 68th floor. We don't know what caused it, but we do know it's out. Oh, this is new. Huh. New York Post. Joe Marino of the New York Post sent this out. He said, hey, this is new. EMS transporting one victim from Trump Tower third alarm fire. It looks like there might have been a victim. Let's watch this video posted by Joe Marino. Camera goes sideways. Oh, wow. Sorry, I mean, that's not me. That's just the video. Wow, looks like there might have been a victim. Good job, Joe Marino, being on the ball. Let's watch that again. Looks like we're having this again. This is Joe Marino, who is with the New York Post, and he just posted this. Hang on. It'll keep going. I thought we'd heard from the fire department there weren't victims. I don't know, but did they say there were no victims yet? Their Twitter says... All right, so they said 29 minutes ago, they said currently no injuries reported. Apparently there was an injury. We just saw somebody being taken away on a stretcher. Now I'm concerned, have they searched the whole apartment yet? Do they know for a fact there are no injuries? Could it have been somebody on an upper floor, like who, if you lived right above that, unit that was on fire, could you have gotten some smoke inhalation or something? I don't know. They also, this is just 1 minute again, it was a 4-alarm fire. Currently, one serious injury to a civilian reported. That is breaking news. One serious injury to a civilian reported. Members remain on scene of a 4-alarm fire at Trump Tower. There is currently one serious injury to a civilian reported. Let me retweet this. One serious injury confirmed in Trump Tower fire. Wow. That's not good. So again, Fire Department of New York literally just confirmed, well, literally like a minute or two ago, just confirmed that there is one serious injury currently, who knows, that could go up, in the Trump Tower fire. And let's watch that footage again that was posted of that injury, of the person. We saw that footage of the person who was being wheeled out on a stretcher from Trump Tower. So I want to show you that again. Let me just tweet this out real quick. Possible video of the one reported serious injury victim in Trump Tower fire. All right, here's the video. This was posted by the New York Post's Joe Marino. EMS transporting one victim from Trump Tower, third alarm fire. So I'm not sure if that's the one injury or if that's a different injury. I would assume it's the same one that the fire department is talking about when they say there is currently one serious injury to a civilian reported, a serious injury. So we're trying to get more information on that. Are there other injuries? I don't know. I'm going to try to get you that right now. If you hear any more about this, give me a shout on Twitter, at Lookner, at Lookner. Let me know. Salvatore Plucino says, minor injury FDNY. Thanks for the donation, Salvatore. Where did you hear that, Salvatore? Just seeing if there's anything else here that I can give you, anything new. Again, one serious injury. The FDNY confirms one serious injury at the fire at Trump Tower. Civilian injury, they said. Civilian injury. Oh, Telescreen Media sent me something. What is this? So Telescreen Media sent me an article from Curb, New York. Now they say notorious characters, but it's a list from, this is from 2016 October, I don't know if it's still current, about who occupies which floors at Trump Tower. But floor 50 is missing on this. Floor 50 is missing, 62 to 60, so for President Trump, 66 to 68. You can see Heli Namad is on 51. Ernie Garcia is on 48 through 49. Now, maybe some of the people who own some of the floors don't want to be identified or very secretive, or I don't know, or they rent out the floors. I don't know. But you can see 50 is not on there, and it was on the 50th floor. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe this article was... like they were choosing residents that they could say bad things about, like yeah, this is like, it looks like a list of people who they're saying like not good things about. So maybe they, you know, maybe Curb New York knew who was on the 50th floor, just didn't bother putting it in their article. So just to sum up what we know about this fire, it happened on the 50th floor, which is a residential floor, and the fire has been put out. And I want to show you, in case you didn't see the footage of the fire, I want to show you the footage of the fire for people who joined the stream a little late. Salvatore says he has a friend. Thanks, Salvatore, for the donation. One of our viewers, Salvatore Plucino, says he has a friend that works for the FDNY EMT, and his friend claims that there's a minor FDNY injury. That is unconfirmed, however. Thank you, Salvatore. So, in case you missed it, the two main videos we've been showing of the fire were this one. This was the first one we saw, and it looked like the fire was breaking out in a single window there. Oops. That was the first one. Posted about an hour ago. So we saw that one. Again, in this one, the fire's just in a single window. So that was about an hour ago. That was posted at 6:08 p.m. And then, but then just shortly after that, few minutes after that, we saw another video, and it looked a lot more serious. So let's show you this one. Oh no, that's not the one. Hold on. Here it is. This was the one that was posted a little bit after that, probably 10 minutes after that or so, and that was a lot more serious, and it looked like the fire was spreading. So let's show you this one in case you haven't seen it yet. So that looked really bad, and as you can see, it spread around the corner in multiple windows. Apparently, that was still all on the 50th floor. We never heard anything otherwise. Maybe it wasn't, but we've only heard 50th floor so far. And then we thought it was all, we heard it was put out. President Trump tweeted about it, which I'll show you. He said, fire at Trump Tower is out. Very confined, well-built building. Firemen and women did a great job. Thank you. So he said that. But then we found out that there was an injury. FDNY posted, they still remain on the scene. It was a 4-alarm fire. There is currently 1 serious injury to a civilian reported. And I think we have footage of that civilian. I think that's who it is, which was posted by Joe Marino of the New York Post. And here's the footage of EMS transporting 1 victim from Trump Tower. Thanks again to our moderators who've been moderating the chat room. This is our continuing live coverage of the fire at Trump Tower today. We still don't have a cause of the fire announced, and we'll keep our eye on it. If you like that we're covering this and you like our live videos, we hope you consider donating because we are a viewer-supported network. If you want to donate, you can always go to the bottom of the YouTube chat and click on the $sign or go to rsbn.tv/donate, rsbn.tv/donate. If you're hearing updates, if you see a new video or photo or something we haven't seen, reach out to me on Twitter, @Lookner on Twitter, @Lookner on Twitter. I'm going to see if there's anything new here. That we haven't seen yet. Give me 1 second. Let me check. Now, they say the last report we got from the FDNY was 1 injured. I don't know if they've confirmed there are not other injuries. As I was saying before, I was kind of interested in knowing, if the fire was on the 50th floor and all this smoke is coming out, does that smoke maybe get into the ventilation system? Do people who live above there, might they have smoke inhalation? I don't know. Oh, this is a new photo, new photo. Hey, look, new photo. Hold on. Hang on. from News Channel 8. So NY1 posted that. So that's a photo of the aftermath. Look at that. It does look like it was all from one floor, though, in that shot. But it went around the corner. I want to post that. See if this works. New photo of Trump Tower fire aftermath. I guess it's technically a screenshot and not a photo, but whatever. Just looking for other stuff that might be new here. We might have seen this. I think we saw this photo before, but it's still an interesting photo. You can see that's when the fire was raging there. Let me see this. So, this is David Crosby, the musician, okay? This is David Crosby, the musician. I think he might have been saying, "Burn, baby, burn," about the Trump Tower fire. I want to retweet this. Looks like musician, looks like singer David Crosby was saying, "Burn, baby, burn," about the Trump Tower fire. Look, it's David Crosby. That's 6:55 p.m. Now, the tweet he posted about was erased. I'm wondering if the person who posted it erased it once he saw that, deleted it once he saw that David Crosby had quoted it. But it certainly looks like David Crosby was saying, "Burn, baby, burn," about the Trump Tower fire. I don't know. I mean, even if you're not a fan of President Trump, do you want a building to burn with lots of people in it? So there you go. Interesting. Burn, baby, burn. That's David Crosby's account. That's interesting. A little social media news and celebrity news for you. Well, now if he deletes it, there's a record of it. Oh, yeah. Look, it was about Trump Tower. Look at this. Yes, Jeffrey. He says, somebody said it was about Trump Tower. He says, yes, Jeffrey. David Crosby confirms he tweeted, "Burn, baby, burn," about Trump Tower fire. Look, he said it. A guy asked him, and he said, "Yes, Jeffrey." Well, there you go. That's his real account. That's David Crosby. It's just odd. I mean, like, I feel like take a past president like Bush or Clinton or Obama, either of the Bushes, Clinton, Obama. If any of their houses were on fire, or any of their, like a building that they had an apartment in was on fire, and it was a building where lots of people worked and lived, and somebody said burn, a celebrity said burn baby burn, wouldn't there be like an outrage that a celebrity was saying this about a building where, or just in general, if there's a building where a high-rise building is on fire and a celebrity says burn baby burn, normally I would think a lot of people would be outraged no matter what building it is. But I'm guessing there might not be a lot of media talk about David Crosby saying burn baby burn about a building where presumably thousands, at least hundreds of people are working and living. Anyways, again, look, he says burn baby burn. Oh boy. He says, oh boy, burn baby burn. Oh boy. So he's very excited. He's very excited that there's a fire going on in a building with people working and living. Oh boy, burn baby burn. Anyways, it's an odd time we live in, folks. It's even worse, I think, to say, oh boy, than just burn, baby, burn. Oh, look. And firefighters were hurt in this fire. Hey, this is, let me see. I think FDNY just posted something about this. Hang on. No, they didn't post it, but Josh Kaplan just tweeted out. Hang on a second. FDNY, 3 firefighters suffered minor injuries responding to fire at Trump Tower. We knew about the one person seriously injured, one civilian seriously injured, but 3 firefighters suffered minor injuries. 3 firefighters suffered minor injuries responding to fire at Trump Tower. That's not good. Oh, News Alert Telemundo says according to News Alert HQ, they say they heard 4 firefighters were injured. So either 3 or 4 firefighters injured. So, what is going on? See, I don't know. News Alert HQ, sometimes they get stuff and they don't say where they're getting it from. They say the fire at Trump Tower is contained but not under control, according to the FDNY. Where are they getting this information? That's what I would like to know. See if I can find it. Okay. Here it is. So fire contained, not under control. Sefan Kim from ABC NY7. So fire is Trump Tower fire contained but not under control. That's new news. Trump Tower fire is contained but not under control. Oops. That was just posted by was posted a little while ago by Sefan Kim, ABC 7 New York reporter. Trump Tower fire contained but not under control. So it looks like this fire is still going on. Contained but not under control. Huh. Trying to find more information on this. If you're hearing updates, give me a shout on Twitter at Lookner, at Lookner. Let me know. Now, I will say this. Maybe President Trump had wrong information given to him. Because President Trump said, he said fire at Trump Tower is out. That's what he said, out. Now, he might have just gotten, incorrect information. Obviously, he's not in New York, so he can't go in the building himself and look. So apparently he was told the fire was out, but now we're hearing it's contained but not completely out. Now, I wonder what the FDNY, what language did they use in their tweets about this? Well, all the FDNY ever said on their Twitter is that these were the two tweets they posted. Members are on scene of a 3-alarm fire and currently no injuries. And then a little later they said FDNY members remain on scene of a 4-alarm fire. There's currently 1 serious injury to civilian. So they haven't said, they've never posted that this fire is out. See if I can get you some more updates here. Oh, Spectrum News posted something from witnesses of Trump Tower who were in Trump Tower. So Spectrum News says witnesses who were in Trump Tower during the fire said they could see the spewing flames once they were evacuated. Let's play this video.
We were stuck in the building. We were actually like on the 3rd floor, and they started like rushing us out. And then once we got to the door, they wouldn't even let us out of the building at all. The police were just standing there. And so we didn't even know what was going on. They wouldn't tell us what was going on at first. And then finally, they rushed us to the back of the building. And then were trying to make us run across the road and stuff.
It was scary, very scary. Because once we found out the building was on fire, then it became really scary. And we got outside and we started taking pictures of the top and stuff. And that's where I got my pictures. The flames were coming out of the building.
Yeah, stuff was flying out of the building. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I'm guessing they said the police initially didn't let them out. I'm wondering if they tried to go out on the side of the fire, because we saw a video before where stuff was falling down from the building, and I'm assuming police didn't want people walking below where the debris was falling out. Oh, here's a video of fire department trying to extinguish the fire. Let's look at this. This is from earlier, from about 45 minutes ago. You can see the water being sprayed from inside the building. Now it's interesting, that was 49 minutes ago, so it's interesting that they're not saying the fire is out and it's just contained, although maybe that's changed in the last few minutes. No cause yet. Now, Josh Kaplan is now saying Trump Tower fire. NBC News is saying Trump Tower fire is out. 4 firefighters have minor injuries, in addition to 1 civilian who's in critical condition. Wow, 1 civilian in critical condition. That's from NBC News. Trump Tower fire is out via Josh Kaplan. 4 firefighters have minor injuries. 1 civilian is in critical condition. So again, the latest from NBC News is fire out, 1 civilian injury, critical condition, 4 firefighters slightly injured. I wonder if the civilian with a serious injury is the civilian somebody who lived in the apartment. In case you missed it, I want to show you the video of apparently the person with the serious injury being taken out on a stretcher. I think this, we haven't confirmed that that's the video, but this was taken by. Hang on, I'll show you. Oh no, he took it down. Oh, wah, wah. Joe Marino had posted a video of the victim being wheeled out on a stretcher, but that's no longer there. Too bad. Oh, I wonder, did David Crosby delete his tweet? Ha! David Crosby deleted his tweet. Singer David, look, you can see. So David Crosby has deleted his tweet. It's now unavailable there. Also, the video of the serious injury victim that we saw before, that's now been deleted too. But I want to tweet out about the David Crosby thing. David Crosby has now deleted his tweet where he said about the Trump Tower fire, oh boy, burn, baby, burn. I don't know if deleting is going to help when people take screenshots. I'm sure lots of people have posted screenshots already. Maybe they didn't, but I'm guessing we'll see them soon. Hey, it's on this video if it's nowhere else, I'll tell you that. So the latest information we have is, according to Josh Kaplan, Trump Tower fire is out. 4 firefighters have minor injuries. That's wow, that's pretty serious. 4 firefighters have minor injuries. It's quite a big fire. And in addition to 1 civilian who is in critical condition. 1 civilian in critical condition. Let's just show you real quick in case you missed it. Oh, look, I can take a screenshot. I still have the page open. Hold on. I'm taking screenshots. There's that one. We'll have to save this so I can post it. Crosby 1. And we'll save this, do this one too. Here's 2. And then I'll take a screenshot of both of them. Sorry guys, while I have this saved, I want to save it on my computer. I'm going to post it. Some of you I know hate that I'm doing this, and you're like, why are you wasting time? But I think it's interesting. Here's a screenshot of the deleted David Crosby tweet where he said about the Trump Tower fire, oh boy, burn, baby, burn. I did it! Yay, Steve did it! The internet will thank me later. Some people will. See, I did it. It's there. Now people can see it. Okay, I want to show you. Anyway, sorry. Now that we've dealt with that, I want to show you some video. Oh, was this just posted? FDNY just posted a new tweet. This is from 2 minutes ago from FDNY. They say FDNY members remain on the scene of a 4-alarm fire at Trump Tower. There's currently 1 serious injury to a civilian and 3 non-life-threatening injuries to firefighters reported. And they have a shot of this video from earlier. Why doesn't the FDNY credit anybody with this video? There's no credit on the video from FDNY. Did FDNY steal this video and then not even credit the person who posted it? Anyways, when we show videos, we show who the person is who posted it. Let me show you a couple of the videos, though. Hang on. So the video, in case you got to this late, around 6 p.m., we saw this. I saw this video. We saw this video of a fire. It looked like it was in like a single window of Trump Tower. Play that again. So that was the first video. We saw the fire, and then shortly after that, there was. Here's another shot. So we also saw. I think this is the same video, but maybe a different part of it, or just more clear. So again, this was that video of the initial video of a fire. It looked like it was in a single window.
Oh God, it got pretty big.
Then we saw another video where the fire had really gotten a lot worse. This one. Debris came out, as you can see. You can see this debris actually fell out of off the building there. Now, we heard eyewitnesses say that police had kept them from leaving the building initially, and I'm wondering if they were kept from leaving on that side of the building, because I'm sure police didn't want people walking out of the building under that and having stuff hit them in the head. So, but you could see there that was a shot of how bad the fire got. But just shortly after that, we got reports that the FDNY had put out the fire or contained the fire. The latest we have is that the fire is indeed out now. Took a while to contain it, but 4 firefighters have been injured and not life-threatening, and there's 1 civilian in critical condition. And this was the 50th floor is a residential floor. The Trump family lives on the 66th to 68th floors, so it's not where they live, and they were out of town today. But the 50th floor is a residential floor. No word on who exactly lives there or who or how the fire got started. We don't know that yet. By the way, we are viewer supported, so if you like our coverage, we hope you consider donating. We love doing news coverage for you, but we rely on you to stay on the air. So if you want to donate to us, you can go to the bottom of the YouTube chat. At the bottom of the YouTube chat, there's a little dollar sign there. You can click on the little dollar sign, or go to rsbn.tv/donate, rsbn.tv/donate. If you're seeing updates that we haven't shown yet, new video, new photos, or new news, give me a shout on Twitter at Lookner, at Lookner. Also, if you like breaking news, you can follow me on Twitter at Lookner. I post about breaking news all the time. And follow and subscribe to Right Side on all of our social media. On Facebook and YouTube, we're at Right Side Broadcasting. And on Twitter we're at RSB Network, and at Periscope, we're RSBN TV. And I just want to show this again, because I think it's an interesting celebrity social media moment that, in case you missed it, singer David Crosby of Crosby, Stills and Nash posted during the fire, "Oh boy, burn baby burn," and then he deleted it. I wonder if he deleted it when he heard people were injured in the fire. Anyways, I think it's, By the way, in case you're wondering, I would be equally interested in letting people know about that if it was a fire at the tower of some Democratic politician and some conservative celebrity posted it. I just think it's noteworthy that a celebrity is posting, "Oh boy, burn baby burn," about a fire in a high-rise where hundreds, if not thousands, of people live and work. Let me see if there's any more updates here. Oh, there's a quote from Fox News. There's no Fox FDNY. There are no members of the first family in residence today.
Any members of the
First family inside.
No, there are no members of the first family in residence today.
There you go. Oh, this is now News Alert HQ. I don't know where they get their stuff, so this is unconfirmed. They're saying firefighters have completed a primary search for anyone trapped or injured in the apartment, which has turned out negative. A secondary search is in progress. I wish they would post their sources. Eric Trump posted a tweet. Which I will show you, one of the sons of the president. Eric Trump says, this was about an hour ago. "Thank you to the amazing men and women of the NYFD who extinguished a fire in a residential apartment at Trump Tower." It was a residential apartment. The FDNY and NYPD are truly some of the most incredible people anywhere. Hey, this is news. It's confirmation. Eric Trumps confirms the Trump Tower fire was in a residential apartment. That's newsworthy because I hadn't heard that officially yet from anyone in an official capacity. Classic Man Charts made a donation. Thank you. He says, "Steve, make sure to archive everything. World scrubbed." Thank you, Classic Man Charts, for the donation. New York street closers, in case you were wondering, they have closed some streets in New York. Between 55th and 57th Street, 5th Ave is closed, and 56th Street between 5th and Madison Ave. Oh, I guess I'm sorry. I thought I was showing you this. There's the street closures in New York City right now. Oh, here's an interesting post. FDNY on Trump Tower fire. It's still not considered under control because of the smoke conditions on all the floors above. So it sounds like the fire itself might be out, but there's still smoke conditions on the floors above. Now, I don't know if that means they think the smoke might lead to a fire, or if it's just the smoke could be hazardous to people, and that's why they say it's not under control. So they're saying still not under control. Danny Robbins, thank you so much for the donation to supporting Right Side. We really appreciate that. Thank you, Danny. So they're saying there's still smoke conditions on all the floors above. I wonder if the smoke, does the smoke get into the ventilation system? What is going on here? Hang on one second here. Sorry, oh, that's better. I have a TV on in the background I like to keep on in case anything crazy happens. John Neri made a donation, said, "You do such a great job, never stop." Thank you, John. Very much appreciated. We try here at Right Side. Just a quick update on the Syria story. We were covering just before we came on the air for this reports of a possible chemical weapons attack in Syria, in Douma. And Jim Shooter from CNN says, a U.S. official says, "We have seen multiple very disturbing reports regarding reported chemical weapons attack near hospital in Douma, Syria." So that's a U.S. official is acknowledging the reports. But anyways, just wanted to throw that in case people were watching that previous stream before this stream. If you didn't see that stream and you want to know about those reports, you can go watch it on our YouTube page. We have that posted, and our Facebook and our Twitter and our Periscope page. Facebook and YouTube are Right Side Broadcasting, Periscope RSBN TV, and Twitter is at RSB Network. So you can watch we did a stream about the Syria chemical weapons reports attack where we showed you some of the photos and the videos that were reportedly coming out of Syria today. Just going to see if I can find you anything new here that we haven't seen before. NYC EMS Watch posted this. They said the EMS staging area for the fire at Trump Tower. So I guess that's a photo from earlier where they had a staging area for EMS. This is an interesting photo. I hadn't seen this one before. Somebody posted this daily exception. Apparently not a fan of President Trump, but I do think the photo is an interesting one. There, you can see it. So again, what we know is that this fire, it sounds like the fire is contained but not completely under control because there's smoke conditions above on the upper floors above the fire. 4 firefighters non-seriously injured, 1 civilian in critical condition. KZ Gypsy Muse made a donation, said, "Thank you so much for covering. You're my first real news source." Thank you, KZ Gypsy Muse. Appreciate it. And maybe one more time, just one more time, I'll show you the videos of this if people join the stream late. Just a couple videos I'll show you. Oh, this is a new video I had not seen before. Okay. This is WSB TV in Atlanta posted this, and it says video Adam Kessler. I had not seen this video. I don't think. Yeah, I hadn't seen this video before. Huh. So let me show you. The couple videos of this we saw before. This was the first one we saw was this angle when it was in one window. This was posted at 6:05 p.m.
Oh God, it got pretty big.
Again, I'll show you that one again.
Oh God, it got pretty big.
And then thank you, the Orca, for the donation. We appreciate it. Thanks, the Orca. And then after that one, we saw the fire get a lot bigger, and it got a lot bigger pretty fast before it was put out. Here's this video where the fire looked a lot bigger. Debris even falls off there. I'll show you the debris falling off again. But soon after this, the fire was contained by the fire department. In case you missed it, President Trump did tweet about this. He said, "Fire at Trump Tower is out, very confined, well-built building. Firemen and women did a great job, thank you." And according to NBC News via Josh Kaplan, Trump Tower fire is out. 4 firefighters have minor injuries in addition to 1 civilian who is in critical condition. This was in a residential unit. We don't know who the civilian is. We don't know who lived there. We don't know the cause of the fire. And in case you hadn't heard, I also want to show you that David Crosby posted, during the fire he posted, "Oh boy, burn baby burn," and then he deleted the tweet, but we had a screenshot of it. So David Crosby was saying, "Oh boy, burn baby burn" during the fire. Singer David Crosby. Also, like, I don't know, like, you know, Twitter has standards. Like, isn't that like a violation of Twitter? If there's like a high-rise building on fire and you say, "Oh boy, burn baby burn," is that at all a violation of Twitter's policy? I don't know. The Orca made another donation, said, "Whale, hello there. I heard about this and it's bad." Thank you, the Orca. Another donation. Thank you very much. Very nice of you. What writes in, "Please continue doing live news coverage wherever you go. I work 70 hours a week. Your live news shows are so comforting. You are genuine, honest, and fair. I love it." Thank you, what? Let's see. Here is a shot posted by News Alert HQ of the aftermath. You can actually see a fireman looking out of the fire. See, that shows you how big the windows are. See the fireman in the left window? Those windows are big. I kind of want to post this photo. I'm going to do this. Here's what I'll do. I'll do this, and I'll capture it. We'll say capture, yes, and then I'll just... Isn't the most fun part of the broadcast when I tweet things and you have to wait for me to do it? Fireman on the left gives a good perspective on the size of the Trump Tower windows. Where is it? There we go. On the left. Ah. Steve did it! Anyways, it's an interesting photo. Those windows are pretty big. That was a big fire. I mean, remember, you can see how big those windows are. And multiple windows were filled with fire. Let me show you that video again. So now that you see how big the windows are, we can look at again at the video of the fire, and you can really get a sense of how big that fire was. Yeah, look. So hang on. So those windows are full of fire right there. Those are big windows. Actually, let me show you. There's another photo I can show you. Yeah, so those windows are really big. Look at and they were full of fire. That's a large fire. And it went around the corner too. Thank you, Timber Lab, for the donation. We appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, Donald J. Trump from Canada. I believe that's a different Donald J. Trump than the president, for your donation. He says something about Bill Clinton, which I can't really repeat on the air, but he is not a fan of Bill Clinton. Thank you for the donation. What is this one? So a number of people, there's a guy, Jeffrey Guterman, who's a mental health counselor with 203,000 followers, and he posted that he was happy about the fire and wanted it to burn too. Let's see if I can find. Maybe he deleted it. Now he says, I regret posting about my excitement regarding the fire at Trump Tower, and I apologize because it was in bad taste. Go ahead and blame me if you wish. From the start, I said I hope nobody is hurt. I just heard there is one severe injury, and I am sorry to hear about this. But I'll show you. A viewer sent me a screenshot of the post. This is KC2YKN sent me this. Or did he delete it? Oh, he sent it to me and now the screenshot doesn't exist anymore. So there was, let me see if I can find it here. Anyways, I was looking for a screenshot of it because he was a person who was going back and forth with David Crosby. And if it was just a regular person, I wouldn't make a big deal of it. But it's somebody who's verified with 203,000 followers. Anyways, I can't find it anymore. Thought I'd show it to you real quick if it wouldn't take up a lot of time, but can't find it. Oh, here it is. Is this still posted? Wow, it's still up. This is Jeffrey Guterman, who is a verified mental health counselor with 203,000 followers, and he said, hoping there are no injuries. With that said, I hope the fire rages. I got to post that too. I just think it's noteworthy. Verified Twitter, verified mental health counselor with 203K followers posts, I hope the fire rages about Trump Tower fire. I don't know. It's just kind of odd. Maybe other people don't see anything odd in this. I think it's, it's still a building on fire. By the way, I would say the exact same thing if it was a fire in a Democratic politician-owned high-rise and somebody was a verified person was posting, I hope that burns, or I hope the fire rages on that, about that too. Wow. NBC, according to NBC New York, according to News Alert HQ, FDNY Commissioner Daniel Negro said more than 200 firefighters responded to Trump Tower within 5 minutes. More than 200 firefighters responded to Trump Tower within 5 minutes. He calls all of them heroic. That's from NBC New York via News Alert HQ. Classic Man Charts gave a donation and said, highly recommend Light Shot for screenshots. Quicker than Microsoft Snap. Just press print screen and get a scalable shot you need to save these Twitter posts. Light Shot. I'll look at Light Shot. I'll write it down. I'm used to using the snipping tool. Let me just look at one more thing here. NBCNY is saying no cause yet. No cause yet on Trump Tower fire. 4 firefighters and 1 civilian hurt, and the civilian is critical. But I believe the firefighter injuries are non-serious. All right. Well, at this point, looks like about the information we're getting is kind of slowing. So I think we might finish up the stream in a minute. We really appreciate all of you joining us for this stream. If I hear news about this later, I will certainly post about on my Twitter account. That is @Lookner, so you can follow me there for round the clock breaking news coverage. @Lookner on Twitter, @LOOKNER. Want to thank everybody who sent me news tips and links and comments during the broadcast. Thank you for helping us cover the news here. Thank you to our moderators. Real Frank has been in the chat room, and JC and our other moderators. Jude, thank you for moderating our chats, and Common Sense and Gleno on our website. Thanks very much to the donors. We can only be on the air covering news like this, giving you an alternative to mainstream media. We can only be doing this because you guys support us and donate to us. We are a viewer-supported network, so if you like our coverage and you want to support Right Side, go to the bottom of the YouTube chat room, click on that little dollar sign at the bottom of the chat room, or you can go to rsbn.tv/donate, rsbn.tv/donate. Follow us and subscribe to us on our social media. Right Side Broadcasting on both Facebook and YouTube, and on Twitter at RSB Network, on Periscope, RSBN TV. Let me just thank you to people saying thanks in the chat room. People like Music World, Kenneth Vaughn, Chief Maga, LJDH, Swoosh, Adam Kinnersley, Quirky Girl, Propis, Flying Eagle, Sanity Personified, Atheist in Alabama, PJ, John Boy. Jan is there too, says Jude. Thank you, Jan, for moderating too. Dan Beck, Chef Maga, Marie, Damastes, Danny Pacheco. Yes, James Brown, the fire is out. They're calling it not under control, though, because they say there's some smoke on upper floors. Intel X6, thank you. Catherine Marsh, Bob's your uncle. Timberlab, Grumpy, Sebastian Gilbert, Dee Dee Righteous, Linda, Boston Fern. I'll check out the YouTube, the Facebook chat, see what's going on there. Thank you, Thomas Oakes in Facebook, and Stephanie Swan. Stephanie Swan was watching. Thank you, Waniac. Thank you. Hang on a second. Thank you to Angie Therio de Villandry, Janice Christian, Lindsay Grubb, Liz Bellin, Julie Jordan, Paula McCarty. And everybody else there. John Neri, John Boy, James Brown, new name. So thank you for watching our coverage. If you missed our streams today, we covered the car attack. Well, it looks like maybe it's not terrorism, but an intentional car ramming of people in Germany. We covered the reports of the Syria possible chemical attack and this fire at Trump Tower. If you missed any of our streams, go to our YouTube or our Facebook or our Periscope or our Twitter, and you can see all the streams there. So I'm going to wrap this up right now. This is Steve Lookner for Right Side Broadcasting. We hope you have a great evening. By the way, let me say this. First of all, our thoughts are with the injured firefighters and civilian, and we wish them all a speedy recovery. So, and great work to the FDNY for putting out this fire. So, our thoughts are with them, and fantastic work by the FDNY. So, we hope all those people recover quickly. And if there's more news this weekend, we will come on live and cover it for you. And again, I will be posting on my Twitter breaking news at Lookner. But we hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you for choosing Right Side for your news coverage. And have a great night and a great rest of your weekend. And we will see you soon with more news here at Right Side Broadcasting. Have a good night.